Hello everybody, welcome to episode 4! Oh, hitting the camera by accident. Of the Digimon miniseries! I'm moving stuff out of the way so I can rest my arm down properly. So blah, sorry about that. Sorry about the little wiggle at the beginning. But we have still the champions, because, you know, it takes a bit to evolve to the wonderful next evolution state, if we even get to it. Because guess what? The minis are all luck-based, pretty much. It's like percentage RNG nonsense or whatever. Basically, it means we can fail. Evo fail very easily. Especially on the minis, because this was the time period where Bandai was like, ha ha ha, let's make it impossible to succeed. And that is a thing they did for a little bit there. Mainly for like 2 devices, or maybe one more, I don't know. It's been a bit since I haven't ran the IC yet, and it's been a bit for other devices. Well, I say this because the Pendulum X is still like hardcore as well, so no matter what, Bandai was not wanting y'all to win, and letting me win is not on the table either. So currently we have Numamon here. He's doing well. He's doing great. Look at this boy. He's happy. Well, he's neutral by the looks of it. There you go. Now he's happy. You gotta give him some pep in his step. You gotta show him some fabulous lifestyles here. Oh, but we have other two. We got a Tridamon who pooped. I need to probably feed them actually. So, fun fact I learned about these devices is they poop only every 2 hours. So, it's kind of a random little bit there. Someone told me that, and I was like, that can't be real. And then I started thinking about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is real. Weird that they only poop every 2 hours. Nope, no, he's not hungry. What about you? You're not hungry either. What about... Oh, no, you pooped. And of course, we have Leomon here. He is still a living, breathing, wonderful boy. And out of the other boys, he is my most successful one of the hatch currently, which is kind of surprising, because just how much of a pain he is. But we have 40 out of 50 wins, means we have 80%, which means he's doing great. And then on the version 2 side here, we got 60%. So not bad, to be honest. That does mean we have a 45% chance here from what I've been told. Though, to be honest, I'm not fully sure on the guides. I've read through them. A lot of the guides don't make sense, or a lot of them have wrong information. So, to be honest, at this point, this whole entire thing's going to be just a blind run. And considering how random these devices are, not that shocking, really. Which is kind of weird to think about that. These devices have less information on them compared to something like the Digimon Twin, where Digimon Twin, like, I know how to get evolutions off that device. Twin is hardcore. I think that's probably the most hardcore Digimon device that has been made, because you get like a 20% evolution, and your evolution could go completely off course or get completely ruined by RNG, and it's just pure RNG, and I love it. It's pure chaos. I love all of it. It's just one of my favorite devices. And at some point, we'll run the Twin. I probably should at some point, because nowadays I wake up actually up pretty early. Because the Twin does one thing that I've never seen any other Digimon device do, and that is actually depleting hunger while it's sleeping. So that means you have to wake up in that 5-minute time range when they wake up to actually refill their stats. It is insane. And I can probably do that nowadays, because I actually wake up pretty early, surprisingly. So, maybe one day we'll do a Twin run. Well, someday. Maybe one day. It's not a maybe. It will happen. I actually really love the Twin. It's one of those random little devices. But yeah, nothing much going on with these devices. And so we're pretty much just a nice chill day here. But we did get some digital mail in today. So not digital mail. We got physical mail. Because first up, we got a Dragon Quest Pedometer version 3. So it's super exciting for me, because I own the first 2 versions, and this is like one of my favorite line of V-Bets. Been looking for this one for a little bit now. And at some point, I need to do another Dragon Quest series on this channel. There used to be one before the fact, but I took those videos down, because I did not like them. There's a lot of videos I've taken off this channel that many people probably don't remember. But, yeah, so at some point we'll do a Dragon Quest run. I'll probably start with the version 1, and then go version 2, version 3. But this is a very cool device. Got this weird little lanyard thing that I've been told is an alarm. I don't know if that's true or not. We also got this cool clip thing in the back. And we also have the different battery compartment, because the originals Had a bit of a different shell to it and different design, and like just completely in general, because the originals were very much more flatter and not as bulbous as this one. They also didn't have these fancy clip design on the back. It also didn't have all saving mechanisms and stuff like that. But to be honest, this one came out in like 2012, I think, originally, or 2010 or something like that. So there was a big year gap between the original two versions and this one. It was mainly as like a cool anniversary thing. I'm excited to run this one, though. I'm super excited. I'm glad to finally have this one a part of the collection. But we get to one that we do actually get to sort of unbox today on this little channel here. So, I picked up a wonderful little thing from Etsy. So, for those who don't know, there's this cool little homebrew Digimon device going around on the internet nowadays. Let's open it up and we'll start getting into it real quickly. So, first off, we got some cards here, and very nice packaging as well. This did come in a bigger package, but I didn't really want to show off the bigger package because it was kind of damaged and stuff like that. And he also very nicely did tape on where my address is and stuff like that. So, not showing that fun off. And I didn't really feel like blocking out stuff. So, instead, we get Awesome Box, because he put it in a box, and that makes it way easier for me in this setup. But, so we got Doko Demo Digimon. First time I've ever said that out loud. We are looking at his wonderful little DM Kiwami here. So we're just unboxing it right now. So here is the little thing. And he's just doing a cool thing. Follow and tag him on social media. He is actually a really cool guy. I talked to him quite a bit. He is really awesome. Not trying to make that sound like sarcastic. He is actually a really cool guy and very chill. So I'm super excited to run this, because this has been like one of his projects that is always super exciting to see, especially as if you do follow on social media, you get to watch other people run it. And if you watch Digital Dream, which you probably do, because a lot of people watch Digital Dream, he is a very interesting and wonderful YouTube creator. He did a little review on this device. And of course, more information about the DM Kiwami here. So, more cool stuff here. Don't know if I have one that's 1 amp power. I need to check if I have a brick like that. But yeah, so make sure you go check out Doko Demo Digimon. There you go. So, showing off little cards here. But that's how to look after your DM Kiwami and stuff like that. So, I guess let's get into the actual device here. I don't know why I'm having weird blank out moments. But here's the device itself. It is very nicely packaged up and as well. There's nothing else in here. Yeah, nothing else. We'll squish all these down real quickly. Yeah, there's nothing else in there, so box throws to the back. And let's start unbagging this wonderful device here. So, let's see. Find the little tape area. Rip it open. Rip it. I was going to make like a whole song reference there, but then like my brain just had a moment and didn't know how to continue on with that reference, so you don't get the reference anymore. Well, maybe you do. I'm trying to think of it now. Rip it. Oh, something's happening. Oh, they're sleeping. I forgot it's very late at night. Bam. Sleep, my boys. Go to bed. Back to the DM Kiwami. Or Kiwami? I don't know how to pronounce things. I probably should know how to pronounce things at this point, but I don't. I don't bother. I just think about it in my head, and that's the issue. It's not till I actually sit down and say it out loud, and I'm like, oh no, I should be doing this differently. And there we go. Throw it behind me. So here is the DM... Well, I guess let's see. Show the... It's the DM Kiwami. So there we go. Make sure to go check it out on Etsy. It is actually a really cool device. I forgot the amount that it was, because it's been a minute since I looked into it. And I'm also not great at remembering things. But here's the DM Kiwami itself. It is a very nice looking device in general. Super nice finish and everything. It is really cool to always see these type of devices. We got the little USB-C right down there. Nice big port as well. It's kind of surprising to always see that. I'm going to remember to put this in a bag when I actually run it then. so I don't ruin this by accident. We got little USB connections and a USB-C right down there. We got our little buttons here, which are interesting feeling. Very nice, I guess. And I like how clicky they are. I know usually Digimon buttons are like these, usually like very soft touch things. I'm not going to touch this because I know if I do, that could cause a camera mistake. So let's not touch the buttons while they're sleeping. Well, I could actually do the C button. But yeah, so these are usually just contact pads like over the little, or basically it's like the whole button mechanism is just contact and then the button mechanism or whatever. Usually a lot of times in like game controllers, or usually in game controllers or whatever, there's like 3 layers to the button. So they'd be like plastic top, then the little rubber membranes, and then the motherboard. A lot of V-Pets don't do that. A lot of V-Pets just do the rubber membrane part. It's just a way to keep saving costs pretty much. But it's always cool to see like little hard buttons. Get that nice feeling in there. And as you wondered, it's all green. You can't actually pick out the colors of these devices when you do order them. I did all green just so I can sit here, charge it up for a quick second, so that we can basically sit down and turn that one off. Let's see, where's the other one at? See if I can find it. Bam, let's see. It glows in the dark. It glows so perfectly, actually. Like, wow, that's insane. Though, of course, I'm in very much studio lighting, which is very different than anything else. So, that does help out a bit. But I went for an all glow-in-the-dark look, because I love glow-in-the-dark. It is one of my favorite little gimmicks or whatever. And it does use a normal little LCD type screen there, which is very cool. And we'll be doing a series on this device at some point. I haven't charged it up or anything yet, so I'm not going to sit down and try activating it and stuff like that. But very cool and very interesting little thing. And I'm super excited to run it. I love homebrew stuff, so it's always cool to see like fan projects and stuff like that. Just, it's just so cool. Especially in Digimon, because like you don't get like full-on custom devices. So super excited to run this. Make sure you go check out Doko Demo Digimon, and make sure to go buy this device. It is very interesting, and we'll be showing it off in a series later on, so be expecting that at some point. I'm excited to run it. It is one of those weirder things to think about. I don't know. For me, it's like really exciting. I'm not trying to, weird, horrible choice of words, but it's like super exciting for me, because I just really like looking into like how people want their own devices or whatever. It's always cool to look into how people would do their own sort of Digimon things. Or just Tamagotchi. I'd love to see these like for Tamagotchi as well. But there we go. There's the whole gameplay guide right there for this device, because I'll have to be looking into that myself. Hopefully there is no like private info on that or whatever. So hopefully that's just a basic instruction manual. I guess I'll probably be checking that out after the fact to make sure I'm not showing off anything crazy. But there we go. Got more of the cool stuff there. And yeah, that's kind of pretty much it for right now. Can't say too much about this device. I've not run it yet. As you know, I just unboxed it. I do love the whole look of it, though. It is very nice. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was. I don't know. For me, I've been so used to, like, devices being really big or whatever. But to be honest, this is actually pretty manageable. Like, I thought this was going to be way bigger. Like, it looks so tiny in, like, real life. Even though I've seen it compared to, like, other devices. Though, to be honest, I haven't held, like, a regular brick in quite a bit of time. Because, for me, the most annoying device to carry around in the pocket is the Boonirune here. And, to be honest, it's not as bad as Boonirune. Like, seriously. Boonirune is a thick boy. And that's the reason why the Boonirune series ended very quickly. Because too thick for my own pockets and stuff like that. And very annoying to run. So, yeah, actually, the Boonirune has plastic buttons, funnily enough. But this is very nice. I'm super excited around it. Ooh, can this connect to other devices? Probably other DM Kiwamis or whatever. I don't know. I have to look into the guide. Haven't done that yet, which I probably should. But I'm super excited to run this. Sorry, it's like one of those like, moments. One of those cool. You're like, it's something you don't know much information about, and you're like, ooh. Because I'm also bad at keeping up with other YouTubers. I pretty much saw this and I was like, gonna keep as much as much of this secret to me, because I'm gonna be doing a fresh run when I get around to it. So super excited for this. Probably put it back in the box or whatever after the fact. But that's pretty much it for right now in this episode. I'm gonna stop fangirling over random Digimon and V-Pet things. I've just been super excited. This whole like homebrew Digimon thing is such an exciting idea to me. It's been one of those like been wanting to see what like people would make their own devices or whatever. So it's really cool to finally see this in the Digimon community. And then for the Dragon Quest here, this has just been a major want for a while now, because fun fact for those who I guess don't know me or whatever, the Dragon Quest devices are actually devices I run a lot of the time on my side. So I currently not running one, but a lot of the times I will run the Dragon Quest devices as a side thing, not for YouTube or whatever. It's just one of those devices that brings me such comfort, so I'm super glad to finally finish this up and own all 3 of them. These are really cool devices. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for right now. Thank y'all for watching. Sorry for this episode being a bit weird. And make sure to go check out Wario, by the way. He's the one who started this whole little hatch and the reason why we're running the minis. And make sure to go check out Mr. Is this the right one? No, it's this one. Doko Demo Digimon, because this is a very cool device. I've been super excited to look into this and everything. Apparently you can do like your own custom software and stuff like that into it, so I'm super excited to run this. Currently I went with the base software, so we'll be getting that base experience for us once we do the series on this device. And yes, there will be a series on this device at some point, because this is just really cool, and I'm super excited to sit down and mess around with it. And I'm going to enjoy that glow-in-the-dark feature. I really love glow-in-the-dark plastic. It is one of my favorite dumb things. So, let's end the episode on some glow-in-the-dark plastic action. So, turn this off. And we'll turn the other light off. I know people are probably not going to like this in, like, video sense, but to be honest, I don't care. I want to see it glow! And there we go. Look at that glow. It's only been facing one direction, so you only see a little bit of the glow. If I've had it facing towards the back here, it would have glowed very well. And if we compare it to a different device that glows, then you can see how it has a very nice glow. It is very insane. So this one didn't get as much of a charge, but still, this device has some insane glowing action to it. But that's pretty much it for right now. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later! Ho ho ho!